Hello, everyone. How are y'all doing? I'm doing all right. I want to give some happy birthday shouts out. Now, these three people is people who had birthdays yesterday, darlings. So, let me wish 31st happy 31st b day to Daniel Kaloya. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but the Get Out man, y'all done seen him everywhere. Wakanda Forever. Get Out, Widows. Very talented, he is. Let me give a happy 29th B-Day shout out to O'Shea Jackson Jr., which is Ice Cube's son. He looks just like him, just a little lighter. Yeah. And a happy 43rd B-Day to, I got a little controversy, but shouting this person out. But I just decided to go ahead and do it anyway. I don't particularly like him as a personality either. But happy birthday, nigga. Floyd Mayweather. Little tiny man. Okay. So let's see. Also, go ahead and get this out the way. There have a few more people who have birthdays. Legendary Beatles member George Harrison. He passed away in 2001. Bless his soul. Ric Flair. He turned 71 today. Let me see. Duchess Lattimore. Duchess from Black Ink Crew, New York. Y'all remember Duchess. She turns 36. Actress and daughter to Quincy Jones. Rashida Jones. She turns 44. Is that it? Child, Carrot Top, child. Carrot Top is 55. Yes, Carrot Top. And that is it. Yes, okay. So anyway, Love Hip Hop New York. How did it begin, y'all? Oh, Remy's Remy, they dropped all the charges of Remy. I think they dismissed the case. They dropped the case because I don't think Britney came to court or whatever. How you gonna start all this? People kill me starting all this mess and doing all kinds of stuff, and when it comes to the courtroom and being there, they don't show up. How do you think the case is gonna rule in your favor, sis, if you don't show up? That's so weird to me. But Remy, she's happy, she's excited, and she gonna go out there and do the same thing that ended her in this predicament again. So God bless Remy. No, I'm just kidding. Hopefully she's not that silly. But I mean, y'all gotta let this hood shit go. Some of y'all, for real. You're on a different level now, sis. You can't keep hanging with the same people sometimes. Sometimes you can't keep hanging with the same people. You can't keep going to the same establishment, sis. You can't. If you know you got a temper, you need to take your ass to therapy, get you something to eat, and go back home. And Remy said many times that she got a temper and stuff and don't really know how to control it. Okay. Well, stay your ass at the house, Remy. I mean, come on. You rich enough. You got people go out to get your meals and stuff. I mean, you ain't even got to go nowhere. But obviously, there's no kind of life to live. Blah, blah, blah. I know she got to get out the house. Business purposes, money purposes, events, whatever. I know all that. But I'm just saying. It's sometimes in life things just happen. But there is ways to avoid certain situations at times. But maybe Remy like mess and drama. That could also be the reason. Because it's just like, girl. I was still trying to prove how bad you is, and people trying you, and you ain't the one, and girl, you too old. Is Remy 40? If she ain't 40, she almost 40. Like, girl. Anyway, so she's out. They were also celebrating. This makes 20 years of Big Pun's passing, I believe. Wow, time flies. Rest in peace to Big Pun. Boricua, Borera, Vinigado, Elaviada, Boricua. Listen, I used to love Big Pun. I did. And Remy really looks up to Big Pun. He said he really changed the game for her. So, I mean, great. Great, lovely, beautiful. Rest in peace to the legendary Big Pun. Okay. Remy Ma and Joe Budden had a conversation. They were just talking about Sin and Remy is hoping that him and Sin can get back together, whatever. Joe's just wishing everybody to stay out of his business, but you on TV, okay? And he said that he picked Remy Ma for his showcase, for his show for the culture, I believe, because he felt like she would be a good addition to give a female perspective to the whole situation. I think he picked her because they were friends, and Remy thinks like a man. So it's just one of your homeboys on the set in a dress. She do. Come on, y'all know Remy rule papoose. We ain't even gonna sit up there and act like she don't. She's just, I don't know. And it's not even just that. It's just the fact that I just think she's rude. I don't know. I'm not in the relationship. He must love it. I just feel like she's not appreciative. I don't feel like she supports him the way that he supports her. It's just a lot. Since they've been coming on the TV screen, I've just been watching them and how they move, and at least on the TV screen. Now, I don't know in their own real regular life. I'm just speaking about what I see on TV. Can't nobody get mad at nothing. This is how they edit the shit. It's not my fault. I'm not in the editing room. Take that up with the producers. I am just giving my opinions on what I've been seeing for the past few years between them, and I don't like it. I don't like it. Love Pap. But Rims? Okay, so what else is going on? Sin Santana, Jonathan, and Yandy meet up. I like their little trio. So I feel like they're all real friends for the most part. They were talking, and Sin says that she don't ever want to have a conversation with Tahiri Jose again. She says that she came real stupid to me, real crazy. Like, why would you even want to label yourself the ex? Like, what does that mean? You was with Joe 2,000 years ago. She said that to be petty, to get under Sin's skin. Tahiri also had Erica right there to have her back, so she felt a little extra spicy. People want to act bad in front of their friends and stuff. So that's all that was. I don't necessarily think that Tahiri want to get back with Joseph, because Joseph is the same person that he was when he was with Tahiri. That's why it didn't work out with you, Sin, because Joe is the same person. Joe is Joe. Joe's not gonna change until Joe want to change, and Joe don't feel like he has a problem, so Joe ain't changing no time soon. So Joe need to be with Joe. What else is going on? So Safari and Erica, they are sitting in the car together talking, and Safari's about to release his album, I believe, or EP, one of them. It's called Straight. And Erica, she's very proud of him. They actually had his billboard up, and that was a very great moment for him, and that's great. Because he has been through a lot. In all seriousness, he has been through a lot, especially in the music industry, and always kind of being the fallback guy, or being the person that's pushed in the shadows. So He's finally getting his time to shine. So, he's up there on the billboard, just acting a fool and excited. He could have died, but I mean, whatever. Erica's upset with Safari because he's not taking the pregnancy seriously. They wanted to have the wedding in New York because that's where their families are, but they live in Atlanta. And so she wanted to go back to Atlanta to start settling and get everything together for the baby. But Safari's on cloud nine. He wants to live this moment, and and which he has every right to do that. But it's just bad timing with the baby. But Safari's only thinking about himself, as he often does. Seems like to be a pattern. I mean, it started with the party, which it seemed like it was Safari's party because he had pictures of him everywhere and had a little picture of him and Erica off to the side in the corner by the bathrooms. And we thought it was his party when it was Erica's birthday party. And this is the second incident we seen where he's making the situation all about him, even though he has every right. And like I said, it is all about him. It's his album. It's his baby, But you're about to have an actual baby. And so, those priorities are just all over the place, He's like a big kid at times, Safari. So, yeah, and Erica's an old woman. And she's trying to, settle down and do her thing. When actually, I think Safari's actually older than Erica. But Erica's just more mature than Safari is at times. This whole show, all these people on these shows are petty. But at times, they do what they're supposed to do when they're supposed to do it. Okay. I'm like, hell, every time I see Erica, she in a fur like Safari, child. I'm like, Peter gonna whoop y'all ass. Okay, let me see. Safari had this kind of fame and attention since Nicki Minaj. Okay, so there was a scene with Jada and Pressure. Y'all know Jada is the pretty little girl that Pressure stole that money from allegedly, and he owe her about 65K. He ain't gonna never have no money. He gonna never stop paying her. He gonna be 99 and still say, I still got to pay Jada. So they're talking, and she was like, what's up, Blackie Chan? He was like, Blackie Chan, wow, like what you mean by that? Said you just what she say? She said, you just walking around being black and fucking shit up. I screamed. That was a good one, Jada. She looks so much like Bonnie Bianca. Y'all know her. Who used to be on Love Hip Hop New York. Chicken noodle soup with a soda on the side. Let's get it. Y'all remember her? So, she was just like, so when you gonna run me my money? Exactly, when you gonna run me my money? It's the light. That's why I'm looking. I have 2 lights on here. But my hands are ashy, so just in case y'all wondering. Yeah, little spit shine on them. But, yeah, so it's just like, when you gonna pay me my money, man, I got everything worked out. And, just trying to run that game. I'm sure if Jada came on to Pressure would sleep with her again. I'm sure, man, a week. In that area, and he's hoping that's what he's hoping is to somehow finesse her or flirt with her or speak to her so that she can forget about the money that he owe her. But she's not that silly, and she's tired of them games. So she was just like, look, I'm gonna hit your baby mom and everything back up if you don't give me my money. He said on video that he's gonna pay her money. Just give them to the first of the month, child. Meanwhile, Pressure out here buying brand new houses that he cannot afford with whole mortgages and things, and that baby mama, her big ass won't go out and work or do nothing, and she acting a fool. I'm like, why would you go out and get a brand new house? She's sitting up here talking about, ooh, I want the kitchen to look like this. Ooh, I want the bedroom to look like. I want the outside to have this, and I'm like, y'all ain't gonna have no furniture. Pressure got to pay Jada. What is going on? Why would you go out and buy a brand new house, Pressure? You ain't got no money. Or maybe you do got money. You just acting like you ain't got money. I don't know. But that was so stupid. He did that just to shut the baby mama up. But then he ended up telling the baby mama that he still owed Jada, and of course she went off, and Jada gonna end up in a body bag, and where to hide the body, and all this other kind of stuff. And he was crying to the baby mama earlier. Jen, that's her name, was crying to her earlier and stuff. Just he was feeling all bad and all that. Child, niggas say whatever, do whatever to get back in good with you. Then once the tears dry, once some time done went by, they go out and do the shit again. Child, please. You was a good one, Jen, for putting up with this shit for 20 plus years. And he still ain't married you. Next week, he finally gonna marry you. What's the point of marrying you after 20 years? And y'all ain't never brought up marriage before. What's the point? Oh, you finally, after 20 years, realize I'm the one for you? Child, I ain't gonna never have no relationship. It's certain stuff that's just silly. Life too short, child. Hell, I see you in heaven or hell. One of them. But in this life, this one, this earth, that's for me. Sorry about it. So, they're going through all that, and she acting a fool, talking about she want to put Jada in the body bag, and she said that she gonna get the furniture and all that for her house, and then after that they can work on some legal things with Jada. This is a mess they going through. It really is. Okay, so let me see. So we get to a showcase. Safari had a showcase for his album and stuff. He was gonna get up there and do the song that he recorded with Pressure and Papoose. Erica and Safari's arguing, going back and forth, and I give it 2 years of them being together. I do, because it's just they're too incompatible to me. And I know they say opposites attract, but you can't be that damn much of an opposite. Like it's just they are hot and cold, oil and water. They just deal with things in two totally different ways. It's just gonna be a lot of argument between them. And I don't know how long each one of them gonna continue to take it. Because I can see Safari walking out. Well, Safari will walk out. He ain't gonna sit there and argue with you all day. And that's what Erica wanted to do. Because she wanted to get to the bottom of it. And so it's just, I don't know. So Safari got up there, performed his song with Papoose and Pressure. They were up there as well. I didn't know what the hell they were saying. I didn't know what was going on. It sounded like a bunch of mumbo jumbo. It was too much going on. It confused me. And but congratulations to Safari. I do think Safari is very talented. I do. He allegedly wrote a lot of stuff in Nicki Minaj back in the day. I'm just putting alleged in front of it, just to put it on there. But I think he actually did, though. So it'll be nice to see. I'll probably hear some of his songs or whatever. I might. We'll see. I do like Safari, and I think he's very talented. Anything else? No, child. I think it's 2 more episodes. Oh, child. I forgot to talk about this. Jim Jones, child. Jim Jones' mama, the Crypt Keeper. She up on the screen, up on the camera. Y'all see her with her little boosty A situation up on the... I said, what's going on? But on a serious note, her house had burned down, and so she didn't have a home for a while, and Jim Jones actually had her a home, got her a home. I don't know if he had it built or what. I think he have, but he had her a nice home built, and it was so sweet and nice. I would love to do that for my mom one day. And she came in there, she was all excited and stuff, and found out that Chrissy was the interior designer for the home, and she got mad all over again. She told him to keep the home, keep the house, then came back in the house and said, no, you get out of my house, this is my house. And I'm sure to save money he just got Chrissy to do it, but apparently Chrissy and Mama Jones is I think Nancy, that's her name, they're really going through it right now. Chrissy, you can't say nothing about nobody on this show. Chrissy, it's been 15 plus years, and Chrissy is in the exact same situation that she was in 15 years ago. Chrissy, you can't say nothing about nobody. You sitting up here arguing with Yandy and stuff, and it, just like back in the day, you sitting up here arguing with Mama Jones, just like back in the day. Jim cheating on you allegedly, doing whatever the hell he wanted to do to you, just like he was back in the day. Chrissy gone. Chrissy gone. Get your life, Chrissy. At some point, get your life. You 52. With that said, I'm Mr. Chalaki. Mr. Chalaki on Google Plus. Follow me at It's Kingsworld on Instagram and Twitter. At It's Kingsworld89 on Snapchat. Chase King on Facebook. Mr. Chalaki on Cash App and PayPal. And as always, run me my money or run me my fade. Run me my money the way I get paid. Stay black, stay tuned. Happy Black History Month. And I'll see you guys later.